Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Last time we left off, we were hanging out over here at Agnus Castle, and we do have a new mission to do here. But, hello Kay. How are you? I said how are you? How are people in the castle doing right now? They're in good spirits, actually. Mostly they're preparing for the final battle, repairing the castle. Lost numbers have been lending us a hand as well. That's something we could never have dreamed not long ago, I'll admit. Please, things are like this. Cool. So, one thing I realized I did not do was we didn't look at the new soul hacker skill we got. Wolf Spirits. Own auto attack rate increases for each ally with the same role as self. Interesting. Huh. So you could make your team a bunch of the same role and everyone would have increased attack rate. That could be interesting for some of the Agnian classes, like, I don't know, make everybody a thaumaturge or something. So you have access to healers and then just... Interesting. Interesting. Alrighty. Well, you don't have to make everybody a thaumaturge, but you want some thaumaturge, some people on thaumaturge to do damage, and then you can have some other healers. So you can basically have a team of entire healers, team of entire defenders, team of entire attack, well, not entire defenders probably, but a team of all attackers. You could probably have like 5 of one type of class and then like maybe one healer or something. I'd be interested to see some weird builds you could do with that. Alrighty, so we have a quest needs doing. Missing in action. So let's go ahead and start working on that, why don't we? Right over here is where it's been missing. Phew, I didn't get time to really run around and do anything in between episodes yesterday. But, we're getting close to finishing everything off. That Appy is off doing fun thing as usual. Appy say latest plan is to go way more east than Ishan Isle. There we go. Cool. Hello, missing boat. How are you doing? Over there. Sorry you guys, looks like things went sparks up. What? Dana? Oh god. How did this happen? Over there, Agni and Agnus is... Yeah, no mistaking it. I'm surprised your husk disappeared. Like, the husks usually stay. I mean, Uni found her old husk. So they must stay for a pretty good amount of time. I didn't even see any wisps or anything come off of you. You just disappeared. Yeah, no mistaking it. Alright. Are these the same rebels that we've seen mention of? Check it out, looks like the Ouroboros caught wind of us. Yeah. It was you? You took Levnis's to raid the shipment? Raid? I resent that wording. We just did what we had to get our food back. Or what, you really thought we'd hand it over to our mortal enemies? You're dumber than a bale of tent cloth. They're not your enemies. Shut your lying mouth, Mutter. You're as bad as a lot of them. Perversion of the natural order. Not leaving me any choice here. We'll just have to get rid of you as well. You've tried this once before. Guess we're doing this then. The Nopon over there just getting some popcorn out like, battle. Prepare to die. We'll see about that. I really like this music. Any charts updated? Well, unfortunately for you, I have the crazy sword. So, goodbye, old regime loyalists. Fortunately, you didn't factor in that I would have the crazy sword. Boom, boom, boom. And our old bread and butter here. Beautiful. This certainly makes the side quests much faster. Gah, we are no match for them, even with Alevnis. Everyone, are you alright? Oh, snuff. Seeker, timely entrance, you rat. Yeah, we're fine, but we were too late to help Dana and the others. What did you do? How could you? You seriously gonna give me that? You with the internal affairs background? We don't have two potatoes to rub together ourselves, but here's you handing food over to prisoners? You were perfectly content making the prisoners make our food and necessities right up until now. And what do we care about anyone outside of Agnus? Let them all starve, I say. What, you want to argue? Some things are bigger than you and me, things we can't achieve alone. We'll never have understanding without humility. What are you yakking on about? Without cooperation, there can be no escape from suffering, not for any of us. Open your eyes, don't you get it? Keeping the city's residents prisoner was the first fundamental wrong. Swallowing the consul's words whole, that was another. Accepting the Fate Queen, another one still. If you can't comprehend, well, that's as may be. However, plotting against those who've turned over a new leaf will not be tolerated. Tolerated? Listen to yourself. I took up arms to protect the castle. No, you attacked some innocent people trying to give food to people in need. Oh, spare me. You attacked and killed an innocent bystander. If you don't know how to be ashamed, you'll have to be taught. Take them away. Yeah, put them in jail. What? Seeker, you worthless mutter. What gives you the right? Oi, face me. Jackass. What a wretched turn of events. I should have foreseen this. You didn't cause this. Not only will we fail to deliver on the promised shipment now, the messengers are dead too. I should be ashamed of myself. Now ain't the time for the blame game. We gotta do what you gotta do. You're right. I'll retrieve the goods and head back. Thank you very much for your cooperation, everyone. That's quite alright. Damn. Just like that, Dana's dead. Why'd things turn out like this? And no, I'll have to notify Gondor of Dana's passing. I'll carry back her personal effects. I'd like to hand them over to Gondor personally and tell her of what happened. In that case, why don't we go with you? I'm sorry, I feel like this is something I have to take care of myself. I don't want to make you all carry my failure like that. Well, then, I'll go on ahead. I'm really sorry for causing you so much trouble, and that for nothing. Think it'll be okay? Seeker and Gondor? Yeah, I'm sure it will. Yeah, no matter her behavior, Gondor's not unreasonable. Much as we might want to, I don't think there's anything for us to do here. To do there. Yeah, I better leave it to Seeker, like you wanted. Well, that was a short quest. Wow. Alrighty. Attacked by rebels. We got some more SP. Can reveal a little bit more of the map over here. We haven't really been to this location that much. And let's look at the affinity chart updates, why don't we? Shame. Oh. Damn it all.
Looks like colony relations have changed.
Oh yeah, they changed, have they? What's the colony relation update? It's like, that's not good, is it? The like blue line, or like purple line rather. It's like an indigo, basically. At least on my TV right now. It's crazy how much things can vary depending on what screen you're looking at. Okay, so now that we've done that, someone did mention something, and I am kind of interested in it. Are we really not going to get anything else from the Lost Colony here? Really? Nothing else from the Lost Colony? The Lost Colony is just never going to be brought up again? No quests or anything? I mean, I've got enough quests, believe me, but still interested. The others have been acting different ever since you came. They seem stronger, more reliable. What beautiful Sophronia blossoms this year will bring. Seriously, nothing else here. Feels like, with that Piranha's completely destroyed, we're probably not going to be discovered here. We can breathe easy for now. Once we've harvested the Grom rice, we'll need to throw a feast to thank those guys.
I should write this all down.
Well then. Yeah, I mean, there's not very many characters to get updates from over here. It makes sense you wouldn't have relationships with other colonies, since you do want to remain hidden. But I love this remix of the song. The harvest's already just a few months away. That's right, it'll yield plenty of food for us to eat soon enough, so sit tight and relax.
Sweet! Sun's out! Makes walking that much easier.
There's a big battle brewing, huh? I doubt we can be of much help there, but we'll do what we can to support you. Here, take this. Whoa, really? Oh god, thank you? Just free stuff. Okay, I mean, that's nice. Yeah, it's a shame there's no more quests here.
Look at all that Sophronia blossom.
Oh. Yeah, I was hoping to get a quest here. I mean, there's... Oops. I mean, I guess there's some characters that, like, hang out over here. Maybe we can go check here out. Yeah, I feel like the Lost Colony was pretty underutilized, all things considered. There's just, not a whole lot that happens here, unfortunately. I would have liked to see a little bit more out of it. But maybe in post-game or something? I don't know. We'll see. So, I do know there's probably a new quest that's popped up at the castle, but, why don't we go to the, prison camp, because there is a quest over here. I've seen it when I was, looking around at the map and all that jazz. I still have to pop into some other colonies too. Like, we haven't been to Iota in a while.
This place is made to work the inmates hard, but I think Gondor made it out pretty unscathed.
I'm sure.
It's cool bringing Monica everywhere. It surmised various issues to have emerged while number 13 was missing, just as with our unit. Tyon, you good? Number 13 still requires some time to restore balance to her emotions. Yeah. Yeah, 13 was, having a rough time of it. That round white food, is that what you call unagiri? I was surprised when I tried it, as in it wasn't completely awful. You better make some again. Yeah, will do. Although, can you make them a bit sweeter next time? I've got a sweet tooth, you see. You're asking for sugar in place of salt. Are you out of your mind? Maybe you want like some red bean paste in the middle or something. That Nopon that arrived at the prison recently, Wheelie Dealy was his name. He's adorable. Really? It's been a dream of mine to live with a Nopon. Okay, I guess.
I see some
I mean, Nopon are adorable. Wheelie Dealy is just gonna say thinks is cute. Yo, I think you're cute. Yow. Thank you ever so much. It's all thanks to you that we could patch things up with number 9. No, it's totally fine. It's partly because of me that she was so wound up after all. I wanted to do what I could to help. I'm sure number 9 is grateful to you all too, deep down. She's probably worrying that she was too mean right now, probably. Alrighty. Well, there's a bunch of the updates there. We have 2 more characters to talk to. Number 6 doesn't have anything for me, though. Number 10, however... Can I? Yes, there we go. You want to know how I knew that number 8 was hiding a relic? Well, we were on the same task for starters, but to tell you the truth, he's easy to read. His face says it all. Really? Well, it seems like he just has a sulky look on his face to me. He needs some more practice then. Alrighty, so what's this new quest? Number 7. Hey, number 7, are you listening? Ah! What? Apologies, number 6. What do you need of me? You don't seem like yourself, number 7. Are you feeling okay? Affirmative. Condition green. I'm completely fine. Maybe it's a little late for this, but perhaps from now on I should call you Sagirian instead of number 7. I do not mind either way. I wouldn't be so sure of that. I called you number 7 and for a moment you didn't even respond. That's proof enough. We were in combat just now. How do you think things would turn out? Do I need to say more? I have no counter-argument. Honestly, I don't understand this whole name concept, but I'll leave the decision to you. Compliance. I will give it my consideration. Give everyone names. Huh? The name's Sagiri. Am I gonna get to name everyone? I want to name everyone. So there we go. We have a new discussion to talk about. And yeah, no new updates from anybody. Okay, it feels good to get all the little asterisks away.
Better make sure we're well rested.
Sorry to people that was driving nuts because there were so many of them walking around, but I just felt a little bit overwhelmed by it all. Alright.
Let's lay out the facts.
Sagiri. Senna, once again I wish to make a request. A request? To me? Affirmative. You are uniquely qualified to fulfill it. Sounds so formal. Gotta admit, I'm kinda nervous. Hey, goes to show how much you trust you in it, so what you need? Require assistance in devising what you call names. Names for who? Or what? Number 6, number 3, number 15, all the members of Colony 0. Similar to Sagiri, I mean me, they should have names, not identification numbers. Oh. As you know, the soldiers of Colony 0 are unfamiliar with the concept of names. As components required to operate Farron's, we did not have the luxury to question such things. Oh, Sagiri. But when you, Senna, told me that Sagiri could give number 7 orders, the moment I reconfigured from number 7 to Sagiri, I realized there had been an error in my thinking. I began to confront the simple fact that we are human. And that's why you want names for everybody? If everyone can acquire names and become more human, they could feel the same as I do. You specifically say human. Have they just like dropped the Homs terminology in this? I can't remember if humans were called Homs in Xenoblade 2 or not. If we can do that, perhaps our colony can forge a better path than the one it is currently on. Of course, you're clearly not a Homs, or you're not a Homs, so maybe you're just more using it as like a general term for like all of humanity, I suppose. Oh, will you do this for me, Senna? When you put it like that, I'd love to be all absolutely, but... But what? What's up? I mean, it's kind of a huge responsibility. I have to think about it real carefully. This isn't like you, Senna. What happened to the gusto with which you invented the name Sagiri? That was... I mean, I was just thinking about Sagiri a lot, and that name just sort of popped into my head. Anyway, Sagiri, I'll give this a good hard think, so can you give me a little time? Of course. You have my gratitude, Senna. Why don't we take this opportunity to look back on everything that's happened so far? People at Colony Zero have been through a lot. Might help you come up with some names. Oh yeah, good point, Mimi. Let's do that then. With all that's been going on, we might as well take a stroll around the prison. I'll come up with something. Compliance. I will accompany you. Alright, new names for everybody. What if we just name them after the dwarves? Number 9 can be angry. Number 9 can be angry. For grumpy. There is grumpy and angry, or grumpy and angry the same one. I can't remember. It's been a long time, okay? Since I've seen Snow White. So what exactly are we doing? I need to have Sagiri in the party, so... Level 66 quest. Huh. Alright, let's talk to you. Hey there, hello, can you hear me? Senna, a Pharaon is an inanimate object. Though it is humanoid in appearance, it is not alive. No, it does, Sagiri. I thought that maybe somebody was inside. Are you in there, you dork? I have confirmed number 15's unit is unoccupied at present. Oh yeah? Looks like he's doing like we asked. Indeed, visual confirmation of number 15 occurs on occasion, even within the prison. Before we came here, he was more inclined to avoid social interaction. One might call this a great improvement. Sagiri, what do you think of number 15 personally? At the least, he is a capable soldier. At the least? Amendment. I admit I also did not know what to do with him. Even I could not predict his more idiosyncratic qualities. Understanding eluded me. However, I'm learning to understand others better as I work with them. The incident has awoken a new awareness within me. Number 15 is a kind person. Of that, at least, there is no mistake. Need for names. Alright, so we'll get 5 updates and then we can name everyone. Cool. Oh yeah, the painting! Yeah! Cool. I received a report on this relic from number 10. It reminded me of how we got it restored in accordance with number 8's wishes. Oh, that's right. That was kind of tough, but since it made him happy, that's really all that matters. Number 8 followed orders with devotion. It is something that number 6 values highly as someone who respects discipline. That number 8 would hide the relic from all of us was, frankly speaking, quite astonishing. Haha, that must have been a shock for you, Sagiri. On the other hand, it may be that that was the real face of number 8. It could be that number 10 recognized this and wished to support number 8's wishes. I suppose so. Those two might actually be like 2 peas in a pod. We're both so curious. Indeed. Just understanding this, I can see that there was a meaning to this relic. Oh. It is neat to kind of reminisce what we've been doing here. Similar. There we are. Okay, and the next one's out here. Kind of far, actually. And then, yeah, it's only showing me 3 right now, so I guess 2 more are going to pop up in a minute. After we look at this one, I suppose. Alrighty. Hello. How you doing? Have things been okay with the monsters since? They haven't grown in number again or anything? No issues at present. We work together in two-man shifts to cull their numbers. Cool. You guys are pretty strong. I bet you don't have any problems when you work together. Your bet is not entirely accurate. Conflicts do arise depending on the pairing, such as with number 9 and number 3. Such issues did not arise under the consul's command. His control of us was most rigorous. I guess because you're comrades doesn't mean you gotta get along all the time. Or maybe it's because they're comrades that they argue sometimes. I mean, like, there's times I get in arguments with Mimi, too. You do? It wasn't always that way. I think we used to avoid it, you know, subconsciously. But now we're at a place where we can feel like we can tell each other whatever we have to that needs to be said. I guess if that's the result, then the odd fight isn't such a bad thing, huh? I never considered the issue from this perspective. I must process. Sakiri, if there's ever anything you want to say to me, I don't want you to hold back, okay? Oh, and not just with me, and with the whole of Colony Zero. I shall try. Yeah, it's true. In relationships, sometimes a good fight, you know, is needed. If you're like never fighting, it's almost a problem, because that means you're not, you know, people are gonna rub no matter what. Maybe we could leave the prison grounds, stretch our legs? I have no objections. Where do you wish to go? Where was it we all went to together? Lock the Wildwood and then around Capricorn Peak? Compliance. Need for names. Where the flute was, Wheelie Dilly's old spot. Good thing I killed Keen Chicky here. To make traveling over here very, very easy. God, remember when we were wearing that attire? That was so long ago with Wamba in the party. I was so full of vim and vigor and so just bubbly and excited about getting into Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and now look at me, almost finished with it. I'm still excited about Xenoblade Chronicles 3, of course, but once you spend so much time with the game, a little bit of the wonder is gone. You still get some beautiful vistas, though. A little bit of weird stretching on that image over there, though. Alright. Hello. How are you? Sagiri, how are things between number 9 and number 3 since that time? Recently, I often see them together in the prison mess hall. Number 9 does still become emotional at times, but overall they maintain a satisfactory relationship. Glad they managed to repair their friendship. Number 9's fluid emotions cause her to take a more aggressive tact with the others. In spite of this, number 3 did not give up in her attempts to improve relations with number 9. I hold great admiration for number 3's sense of perseverance and self-sacrifice. Yeah, just talking to her, I can tell she really cares about the others. And number 9 is trying to become an overseer for everyone she's lost. They're both the same at heart, they've just got different ways of showing it. Until now, I believed that showing excessive emotion would have a detriment during battle. But with number 3 and number 9, I wish them to continue living by following their feelings. Good, good. That's why I've got to come up with some good names for them too. There we go. And now we just got to go to Wheelie Dealey's old spot. Over here in the Wildwood. Well, this is an interesting quest, just kind of reliving our past experiences and stuff. Sometimes it's good to stop and take a look at everything that we've done. Colony Zero has had more quests than I thought it would. It feels like it has more quests than a lot of the other colonies, but that might just be because the other colonies' quests were spread out throughout the entire game, where I was kind of given all of Colony Zero's at once. Alright, remember when we almost got ripped off? Gotta thank number 6 for introducing us to Wheelie Dealey. I concur. Without number 6's negotiations, outfitting the prison camp would have been impossible. I am not the most loquacious of people, and I speak most formally. I would have caused misunderstanding, but number 6... Hey, don't worry about it, Sagiri. You're a great person, too. Anyway, can you tell me a little more about number 6? Like, what sort of name he'd be happy with? Number 6 dislikes pointless effort. He seeks to be concise in all things. As such, it is maybe best to avoid giving him an excessively long name. Alright, your name is Bob. So then, it should be something you can say quickly, kind of like Senna. Also, I would ask you to consider something, if possible, and not just for number 6. Names that somehow incorporate their previous ID numbers. You mean like how I used the Se in Sagiri from number 7? Yes. Perhaps if everyone had a similar source for their name, it would be more equal. No one would have cause to complain. What's the real reason, though? I'd like to be the same as everyone else. You got it. I think you might be onto something. Yep, at this rate, I won't need much longer to come up with some names. A need for names. Alright, let's go back. Hold a discussion. So we might as well just go back to Colony 0. Good old Central Cell Canteen. Guess I'd have been coming here a lot as of late. I do wonder just how close we are to finishing off things in Origin. I've been kind of doing shorter episodes of Xenoblade Chronicles because Tactics Ogre usually takes like 2 hours to record a session. So it can be a struggle to keep up with everything, but we're doing side quests and stuff now, and I do usually grind some Xenoblade Chronicles off screen, so it makes sense, but this game needs to end, so I will probably try to get back to doing hour-long episodes soon. Or possibly even longer, since we're kind of at the end game here.
We could do with some food.
I still think Elden Ring is going to end up being my longest LP, because a lot of the episodes of this has the longer amount of episodes, but
Where should
Elden
I
Ring
start?
had hour-and-a-half long episodes basically from the halfway point on. And hour-long episodes every other time. How about it, Senna? Did you come up with names for everybody? Yep, chatting with Sagiri let me apply some Senna thinking to the problem. I think I've got some names. Huh, truly? Uh-huh, I just need to think how we'll tell everybody. Why don't you just get everybody together in the central cell and hit them with their new names? Well, that makes me kind of nervous, not gonna lie. This is an excellent suggestion. Please do that. Guess that's it then. Hey, this is important, you know. Don't make fun of me, please, okay? I shall ask everyone to gather. The rest is up to you, Senna. Yep. I'll sure do my best. Oh, Sparks. Alright, let's gather everybody up and see what crazy names Senna came up with.
Hey everyone!
Moving out.
Come on, Sagiri, say something.
It's good to be back.
I hope they like their new names.
I find mine pleasing.
Well, don't walk all over them, Tyon. Jeez, Tyon was just walking on one. Everyone has gathered, number 7. Is there some kind of problem? Number 8. I am not called number 7 anymore. Call me Sagiri. Huh? What's that all of a sudden? All units hear me. As of this moment, I am rescinding all identification numbers previously assigned to Colony 0 soldiers. Wait, you've mentioned changing the way we refer to you, and now it's extending to us as well? Perhaps you have not considered this, but it is only right that we have names. Not just me, but all of us. We are human, just the same as others who live in this world. We're human? But this name business is all really sudden. What are we supposed to call ourselves? Not to worry, I've given it a lot of thought to names for you all. Huh? Why do you get to name us? I think that's a little out of line. Now, we can always say no after we hear her out. It might be fun. Okay, number 6, you are... Ix. What do you think? I mean, yeah, you just took the S off, but it's incorporating the number and it's short, so... I like Ix as a name, that's pretty cool. Ix? What's up with that? I mean, well, wait a minute, Ix, it's not really too bad. I really like how short it is. I mean, you basically just took off saying number and then took an S away, so it's not even really that much different than your current name. Number 3, you are... Trini. Trini. Number 3 is Trini. Or Trini. I think of try, because, you know, that's usually how you say that. Trini. Trini. What's happening? I feel a little tingly. Is this what having a name feels like? Number 8, you could be called Aelic. That's cool. Makes me think of, like, Gaelic. Aelic. Or Eilic. Eilic. It's probably Eilic because it's like 8. Aelic. No. Aelic, yeah. That would be right. Aelic. Got it. I'll be Aelic from now on. For number 15, you've got Biff-teen. I'm sorry, that was horrible. Hey, what the? I go to 15 from 15? Really? That's barely any different. I think it's good 15. It's shorter than saying number 15 at any rate. I think it suits you, number 15. I mean, 15. If you say so, number 3. Sorry, Trini. Oh my god, 15. And you can be... How do you feel about Flying. Flying? You don't like it? Flying the Offseer. I guess that's what they'd call me in the future. Better than number 9 the Offseer anyway, though that's not saying much. Huh, whatever, I'll let you have this one, number 7. I mean Sagiri. Whoa! Hey, what about me? Don't leave me hanging. What's my name? You'll be Tina. These names. Tina, eh? Nice. Weirdly fitting. I believe it will take time for us to get used to these names, but from now on we should use them for each other. Compliance number 7. Oh, oops. Haha, you already messed up, Ix. Flying. What? Sorry, I just wanted to try it. Psh, quit being weird, Trini. 7 is Sagiri, number 6 is Ix, number 3 is Trini, number 15 is Buffteen. It's Biffteen, man! What a great quest! Biffteen. I can't get over Biffteen. That's a horrible name. So they taken to those names, I'm glad for you. Except for 15. Thanks, I was really nervous, but it was worth all that hard brain time. Did it all go how you expected, Sagiri? Yes, now that you've given them names, it feels like we are finally a unit. All of us, we are now humans, with real names. We get to start over here and now. We and our colony have been reborn. What an adorable quest. Oh, and then it shows us the picture again. Yeah. Doll. How adorable. I was gonna say, I wonder if the hair color of the various characters in that portrait correspond to you all, but one of them has white hair, and I don't see any of you having white hair. It's like brown, red, like kind of auburn, not auburn, but like a dark red, and a bunch of black hair. Well, I guess Sagiri kind of has like a whitish kind of hair. And now with their own names, Colony Zero's citizens took their first steps into their new lives as people, rather than numbers.
Going up in the world.
What a nice quest. I like that one. Tina! I feel like we should talk more with outsiders now that we've got names and all. How do you do? My name is Tina. Like that. Did I do it right? Uh-huh. Do it like that and people think you're a right weirdo. Oh, really? I don't get it at all then. What exactly was weird about that? I don't think that was weird. I don't think that was weird at all. Weird. Maybe this does correspond to the characters because the character back there kind of looks like, nah, I don't know, there is someone with red hair and stuff. I think it's just supposed to be like, this is a family and now they're a family. Flying. You guys are going up against Mobius, right? Sagiri too? Yeah. Well, just so you know, if anyone dies, I'm never gonna let you hear the end of it, so make sure everyone comes back alive. Yeah, of course. We'll keep Sagiri safe for you for sure. I admit you guys as well, but whatever, sheesh. Alright, Flying. You're going all Sun on us. Babaka. Number 7 started calling herself Sagiri. I didn't know what she was thinking. But you never thought you'd end up with, having a name yourself, huh? Right, it's a bizarre feeling, but I'm actually getting more used to being called Ix now than number 6. You're all human, never doubt that. You could say that feeling is that of your true self. Might be right. So that's why Sagiri wanted names for everyone. Yeah? Alrighty, and there's one more character to talk to down here, and then we'll probably just go ahead and end this one off here. That was a cute quest. I liked that one. Hey, Trini. Is it really okay for us to get all this stuff from you for free? You know, a place to live, food, even these name things? Of course it is. The truth is these are all just things anybody should have. You've been working your butts off all this time. You've earned it, so just take it. Thank you so much. We're going to treasure everything you've done for us, I promise. Oh. I like Colony Zero. Alrighty, and we've maxed Colony Zero out now as well, so... Cool. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and I'll see you next time for some more.